Spider-Man 2 will be the greatest game of all time. Okay? Yep. That's it. Video over. No, but seriously. Spider-Man 2 looked absolutely fantastic. Now, do I have some concerns? Of course I do. I mean, why wouldn't I? Any other modern game nowadays launches broken and unfinished, especially if you're a AAA game. But all that aside, let's talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. The demo looked amazing. And no, I don't mean it looked like an Andrew Garfield movie. If you get that joke, I love you. The first shots of the demo gave us our first look at Kraven, and oh my god, I am in love with this design. Well done, Insomniac. Well done. As we continue through the demo, we see a lot of stuff. Peter in the symbiote suit, in all its brooding glory. I'm looking at you, Bully Maguire. His attacks while wearing the suit look brutal, and obviously he sounds like a douche, which is symbiote accurate. Again, Bully Maguire, loving every minute of it. Then we see our boy Miles, stylish as ever. The dude has like, a certain kind of swagger and almost an arrogance. Not quite arrogance, but nevertheless, I just love the style he puts in everything. He straight up launches the fuck off a building, and then he starts fucking gliding to Peter's aid, which, by the way, is by far my favorite part of the entire demo. Pete is seen later, gliding as well, but that is by far the coolest thing to me out of this entire demo. One of my biggest issues in the original game was that sometimes you just felt a little too slow, and I would really love a little extra oomph. And Miles launching off the building the way he did and then gliding solves all of my problems with that. So far, everything we've seen in this demo looks like it's improved on pretty much everything I wanted improvement on in the previous titles. So, I mean, what's there to worry about? Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. If there wasn't, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. I wouldn't be on YouTube. There's no point. So first off, we're clearly getting more QTEs. Is this a problem? No. The QTEs in the first game were fine. They, are big giant set pieces like an Uncharted game. I love Uncharted. I like big set pieces. I don't have a problem with that. What I would have a problem with is if they overdo it. If they put way too many of these in the game. There's plenty of times in the first game, and even in Miles Morales, that I saw there could be a different way of doing some of these set pieces to give the player more control and make it feel less like you're watching a movie where you just push a button. And I know my buddy Austin is going to have a field day with that sentence, but yep, he's got a point. Also, who are we going to be facing in this game? As far as I know so far, we have Kraven, which is awesome. We have Lizard, or Dr. Connors, also awesome. And of course, there's going to be Venom. Who is going to play Venom? We have no idea. They've confirmed, I believe, it's not Eddie Brock, and they're doing, their Insomniac thing, their own original story. So who's it going to be? But that's all we know of so far as for confirmed villains. The first game had some smaller side character villains, which was cool. But who else are we going to get? There's that huge tease at the end of the first game with Norman Osborn and Harry Osborn. Are we finally going to get Insomniac's Green Goblin? I couldn't tell you. But goddammit, I really hope we do. Because I'm, it's been a long time, Insomniac. I want my Goblin. Let's go. Both of the previous games were great. But the side content eventually got tedious. I enjoyed 100%ing both games because I just like swinging around as Spider-Man. That shit is a blast. I could do that all day and never get tired of it. But they need to improve on that stuff. It can't just be a bunch of collectathons. And if it's going to be, make it more entertaining somehow. I don't know how you would, but I'm also not a game developer. It's not my job. And I mean, maybe they could even improve on Miles, his Spiderman app, his friendly neighborhood Spiderman app that him and Genki cooked up. It was a really good idea. Maybe they can improve on it and make it more fun to use. I don't know. Lastly, and this is my biggest worry, we're getting Pete and Miles. That's 2 Spider-Mans. We had 2 of them in the beginning of Miles Morales, but then we quickly focused on Miles, which, good. It was his game. It was a great game. But we have 2 of them now. So how the hell is that going to work? We saw in the demo, it looks like sometimes, especially during main story missions, we'll be forced, to switch to a certain Spider-Man at, specific points. And that's fine, especially if it's during missions, but how's that going to affect free roam? Are we going to be, say, ending a mission as Miles and then be stuck with Miles until we're forced to switch back to Peter? Or is it going to be like GTA 5 where we can just toggle on and off who we want to play as? I'd hope that one's the option, the latter, because I don't want to be stuck as one or the other, say, and how is that going to affect skill trees? Am I going to be able to, what if I'm pouring a bunch of points into Miles and then out of nowhere I get pulled out and I'm forced to play as Peter for 4 or 5 hours, leveling him up? I mean, it's not going to ruin the game for me, but I think we really want to have the option to be able to switch between the 2 whenever we want and on the fly. Whether we'll be able to do that remains to be seen, but I don't know, man. We still got a little while till the game comes out, and it looks great. I mean, other than worries, I don't really have a lot of notes on that demo. It was pretty spectacular. There I go again. The Spider-Man puns are insane. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think? Let me down. Oh, for fuck's sake. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. What are you worried about? Are there specific things in the demo that you saw that kind of blew your mind and you were like, yep, take my money, Sony, just do it? Personally, for me, what would get me to throw money at them was if they started porting their games to PC day one instead of me having to sit here and wait like 4 or 5 years after the game comes out to play it. It looks like I'm going to have to buy a PS5 for this one. But yeah, that's all I got for you. I'll catch you in the next one.